Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. I am Robert. Summer vacation is coming, and I am planning to take a trip for my vacation. So I was thinking, let's learn some English about how we prepare for a trip. What English do we use? So this lesson is travel English. So let's talk about the first thing we do when we travel, okay? Make an itinerary. Now, this word itinerary is a little bit difficult, right? But an itinerary is the plan. It's the plan. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? How will you get there? So, when we make an itinerary, the first thing we want to do is do research. Where do we want to go? And now it's easy to look online, find a place we like, decide how many days we can go and if we can get there. Another way to do research is through a travel book or even friends, right? Having friends tell you where to go or give you suggestions is good research. So do some research, organize your trip, make an itinerary. Now, I want you to think about how you travel. Do you like to join a tour group? So take a look at this right here, tour group. A tour group is when you buy a package, you go to a travel agency, and you join a group of people, and they take you around. So they do the research and they organize the trip. You just pay the money. So that's called join a tour group. Tour group. But for me, I don't like tour groups. I'm an independent traveler. Independent travel is you organize everything yourself. It's your itinerary and you do everything yourself. That's the travel that I like, independent travel. Now, one more thing is, what kinds of travel do you like? Think about this. Relaxing travel, maybe go to the beach, just sit there, relax, take a rest. Or adventure travel, where you're hiking and you're exploring or bicycling. Maybe you just like to sightsee, go to some of the famous places and look at the famous buildings or museums. Also, nowadays, we have ecotourism, which is when you go on a trip and you go into nature and you learn about nature, ecotourism. Also, agrotourism. Agrotourism is interesting. You might go to a farm, you might plant things, work with animals. That's called agrotourism. Rowan is organizing a trip to India and wants to join a tour group. I don't want to relax on the beach. Let's do adventure travel. That's my style, adventure travel. Okay, so second word here. So we've researched, we have an itinerary, we organize our trip. Now we are going to do a book here, book, and not read a book. This word book is a verb, and we use it when we say we are going to buy a plane ticket or get a hotel room or buy a ticket maybe to a museum. We use the word book. It means to reserve or to buy before. So let's look at the first word here, the purple word, book accommodation. Accommodation is where you will sleep, where you will stay. So there are many kinds of accommodation now. You can stay in a hotel, an apartment, or just a room, a dormitory. That's accommodation. So you can book a hotel or book an apartment, or book a room, book accommodation. Now, how will you get there? Well, you can fly, so you book a flight. Book a flight. Book a train. Book a bus, or book a bus ticket. And when you book a flight, where do you like to sit on the plane? Window seat, middle seat, or the aisle seat next to where the people walk? I'm a window seat person. You might also rent a car if you are going to drive. Another word we use is advance purchase. Advance purchase. You see that one here. Advance means before. Purchase means buy. So advance purchase tickets mean you buy the ticket before you go there. So if you go to a museum, you might buy the ticket online first because the museum maybe is busy. So you advance purchase. Or you just buy when you go there and you line up. How will you go? By air, by train, or by bus? So that's a lot of vocabulary to think about when we prepare a trip. Let's book a flight to Japan early so we can get a good price. I'll travel by air, but please book me a window seat. So, got an itinerary. We've booked many things. We've booked it all. Don't forget, we need to maybe get a passport. Do you have your passport already? Some people don't. They need to get a passport. And if you are traveling to another country, apply for a visa. Because sometimes it's not visa free. Sometimes you need a visa to go. So do you need a visa to visit? And if you get a visitor visa, how long can you stay? I got my passport over 10 years ago. I think I need to apply for a new one. She doesn't need to apply for a visa to Canada. It's visa free. Pack. So here's another verb that we often use when we travel. Pack means to prepare your bags before you leave. Put your clothes into the luggage or suitcase. Are you going to take a book? Are you going to take, you need to take your passport? What things will you take on your trip? Money. You need to pack them. So this verb is very easy to use. Look at my list here. See it right here. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. So that means you put your things in your bags to go. Pack your suitcase. Okay, a suitcase is another way to say the bag that we will take. Pack your luggage. Luggage is the bags that you will take on your trip. Pack your clothes. So the things we want to put in the luggage, we can also use pack. Pack your clothes. Pack a book. Pack your passport. Pack some money. Pack some medicine. Maybe you need some medicine for the trip. You pack some medicine. So this word pack, very used a lot when we are traveling. Have you packed yet? We are leaving tomorrow. Hurry up. I can pack my luggage in 5 minutes. Don't worry. Quick pack. Let's think about health and safety when we travel. What do we think about? Well, we make preparations or we prepare for an emergency or something bad happens or something goes wrong. What can we do to prepare for an emergency? Well, buy health insurance. Okay, insurance, we can use it if we go to the hospital or we have an accident, and the insurance company should pay you some money that you spent. So buy health insurance or accident insurance. English, we say, are you covered? Are you covered? That means, does the insurance protect you with enough money? Another thing you should do before you travel is give your emergency contacts. So the names of the people in your family or friends that someone might need to call if you have a problem traveling. Prepare your emergency contacts and share them with somebody. James bought health insurance for his trip to America. Here's my list of emergency contacts in case something happens. 2 more things here. Money and internet. My phone. Maybe the most important, right? So exchange currency means to change money. So from US dollar to Japanese yen, I'm changing the currency. We can use the word exchange. Get a SIM card. So I have my phone here, and if I go to the United States, where I don't live, I need to get a card so I can use the internet. If I don't use Wi-Fi. So some questions to think about. How will you get local currency? Currency is money. Local is the country you are in. Do you exchange cash? Or do you use an ATM card or credit card to get money to spend? Now, when you travel, do you just use free Wi-Fi, or do you prefer to get a SIM card for your phone so you can roam around freely? I do both. I use Wi-Fi when I can, but I also get a SIM card because usually I'm driving and I'm outside of a city, so I need some internet. I exchanged some dollars at the airport. Usually you can get currency at the airport. Liam just uses free Wi-Fi when he travels. He doesn't need a SIM card. That's a good way to save money. So that's it. Our trip is ready. We're ready to go. Where do you want to go? Quick review. Make an itinerary. Remember, itinerary is the list of places where you're going to go, your plan. Do research. Book a flight. We use this word book as a verb, to book something. Apply for a visa if you need it. Pack your things, pack your bags, pack your clothes. Get some travel insurance. Share your emergency contacts, and think about how will you get currency, and do you want a SIM card for the internet? Comment box quiz. My 2 questions. What trip are you planning? Are you planning a trip, or do you want to go on a trip and you hope to plan? And usually when you travel, how many bags do you pack? I pack 2. One I carry, a backpack, and another one I put in the plane, a bigger piece of luggage. So there you go, comment box quiz. Okay, travel English, there you go. I'm traveling soon, and I have done all of these things. It takes a lot of time to prepare for a trip. It really does. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Take a look at another one if this helped you learn English, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Happy traveling, everybody.